Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a wake up with me or a morning routine. I have been desperately trying to set myself up for success and have a really solid morning routine. And I try my hardest. It doesn't happen every day. Every day looks different, but I try my hardest to wake up at 5 o'clock and get started. So the very first thing that I do in the morning is I make my coffee and I drink at least a half a bottle of water. I try for a bottle of water, but it's usually at least a half. So at least I have that going for me. So I will say that I have really kind of turned my morning routine on its head. I used to be really into these like extra productive, kind of like powerhouse morning routines. And while I think productivity is really important in the morning, what I've been focusing on a lot is actually having a lot of quality me time in the morning. I think that a lot of people do that at night when they have their me time, but I like to do it in the morning. And like I said, I've kind of switched this. I feel like my mind's a lot better and I have a little bit more energy in the morning. So I will give you kind of like a warning. This morning routine is really slow going and it's filled with a lot of things that just make me really happy. Not so much like an extra productive. I feel like I have a good balance of it. After I have my coffee, I'm going to make my way to the living room. And one of my favorite things to do in the morning is to just be. No one is talking at me. Nobody's asking me 100 questions. I try my darndest not to check my phone really until like an hour or at least 30 minutes after I wake up. So, one of my favorite things to do is to sit with my coffee and just watch something not mindless, but something that I enjoy, but something that I don't super have to pay attention to, and kind of just ease into my morning and really, really just like relish in the fact that it's quiet, like it's still dark outside. Nobody's looking for me. Nobody's asking me questions. I don't have to do anything. And honestly, this is I'm dead tired, as you can see. But this is one of my favorite things to do is to just chill out, drink my coffee in peace, and just slowly ease my way into the morning. I use this time a little bit differently every morning. I will say that generally this is what I do. I really, really like just like hanging out on the couch and drinking my coffee, but sometimes I will either take a look at my planner or maybe think about what I'm going to have for dinner that night. I kind of use this time to really just get my mind in the right place for the day. And I try to, not do any chores and definitely not check my phone. It changes every day. I will say that I haven't mastered the morning routine yet, but I'm trying like heck. um, a lot of people, I'm sure, even in my real life, ask me why I get up at 5. I don't have to get up at 5. Realistically, I probably could push it to like 6:30, but I cherish this alone time and this quiet time so much that I choose to get up at 5 and to just start my day off on the most relaxing note possible.
Pretty girl writing love songs, but they're never for you. Love you less when you come home. Never know what to do. Maybe she's a girl who never found the words to tell you what's been going on. And right behind the lies, those memories start to blind, so she never asked the sky for God. Or maybe she's not right. You would say there ain't nothing that she wouldn't do. So you just hold it till it's over. Need the way she needs you. Maybe she's a girl who never found the words to tell you what's been going on. And right behind those eyes, those memories start to blind. So she never asked the sky for God. And maybe she's not right, she's trapped inside a mind where everything is always wrong. But you think when she breathes and she's more perfect than Eden. More perfect than Eden.
So, kind of sticking with the idea that my mornings are for me, and the only things I'm doing are things that serve me, not anybody else. I would like this to kind of transform and morph into a more kind of, I guess you would say, hardcore workout. But I have been trying to incorporate anywhere from just 5 minutes to 30 minutes of some type of yoga routine or some type of stretching routine. As I've gotten older, I've definitely noticed how not flexible I am, and honestly how much I hurt myself because I just don't have any like basic flexibility. Like it I feel very old just being so not flexible. So I'm really trying to make this a habit and make this a routine. At this point, I've already had my coffee, but I still have like my favorite TV show on or my favorite YouTuber or something like that. And I'm just taking time to stretch, get into a good headspace, and trying to feel good. After my stretch or my yoga session, I make sure to have a really delicious and healthy breakfast that's not going to weigh me down. If you guys want more info on what I eat, I did a meal prep video a couple of days ago as part of my 12 Days of Christmas series. I'll have that linked down below. And then after I eat breakfast is kind of when I get going. Again, my mornings always look different, and I'm really trying to just like listen to my intuition and kind of do what feels right. But I do try to get some chores done in the morning. Whatever chores are, they kind of rotate. Generally, it's something to do with dishes. Like in today's video, I did the dishes and I also needed to wash Evelyn's lunchbox. But sometimes it could be dishes, sometimes it could be tidying up the bathroom or making the bed, sometimes all of that. In this particular case, I did a really bad job of planning the night before. So, again, ideally, like Evelyn's lunchbox should have already been washed and ready to go. But that didn't happen today. So after I'm done with the dishes, I am going to wash Evelyn's lunchbox and get her ready for school. I didn't show it on camera, but around this time is when Evelyn woke up. She's eating breakfast while I'm filming this, and I'm going to get her lunch together and get her together and help her with whatever she needs for school.
seeing all the reasons we should forget about this place. But I don't.
So this was filmed on a school day. So again, every day looks a little bit different, but after I'm done with that, that's when I usually take the time to get myself ready. So getting dressed and brushing my teeth and washing my face, that's something I do every day. If I have a little extra time, I will put on some makeup. I'm going to be totally honest, I haven't been doing that recently, which actually saddens me a little bit because makeup brings me a lot of joy and I really want to start incorporating that, but hey guys, like I'm a work in progress, you know? So right here, I'm just again kind of doing the basics and getting myself together. We have to leave the house at 7:40 and I wake up at 5. So my goal, and I feel fulfilled and successful, is when I leave the house at 7:40, like I want to feel like I'm ready to tackle the day and I already have a head start. So right after this, the last thing that I do is I just do like a quick inventory of the fridge and our pantry and see and just like sort of think about dinner. Do I have a plan? Do I need to take anything out of the freezer? That sort of thing. And that's it, guys. I'm out the door. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are wrapping up 12 Days of Christmas, but make sure you come back tomorrow for another video. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Please let me know what your morning routine looks like. I'd love to hear it. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.
If you're just gonna stay, changing like the seasons. Been wasting all this time, should be like satellites, cast beyond